Good afternoon, sports fans. My name is Magnitude, and welcome to the first episode of Raw Rewind, a series where we take the Raw main event from the previous show and we re-simulate it to see how it would have happened in the WWE Games universe. This is Samoa Joe versus Roman Reigns. Samoa Joe with a shoulder block there, as this was the main event on the Raw July 17th episode. And now here we are doing it again in the WWE 2k17 world. This series will be once a week. It might be just me doing it. As you know, my name is Magnitude. Could be me and a few people. Could be me and one other person. But the whole point is to see how these matches would have ended up if they were not on television, but instead were in an engine designed for matches and matches alone. Roman Reigns early going to the top. Looks like he might be falling down, playing a terrible electric guitar, or trying to get the crowd hyped. I can't tell the difference. An axe handle from Roman Reigns off the middle rope, and the crowd already on their feet as Samoa Joe rises to his feet. Counter with a shoulder block, knocking Roman Reigns down, and Samoa Joe exiting the ring. I don't know if he's thinking about a math test he took in 1965, if he wanted to get away from Roman Reigns, but now they're on the outside of the ring, and right next to the crowd, you can hear the thud as he goes against the padding. On the outside, it is Samoa Joe and Roman Reigns. Samoa Joe, the early offensive aggressor. Samoa Joe with those elbows to the forehead of Roman Reigns as these two continue their match outside the confines of the square circle, as the referee has currently got a standing count. There's a number there. I'm not quite sure what that number is. Using two hands, it might be at least a 7. That does seem likely. It is probably a 7. Samoa Joe reigns right into the steel post, as the referee now has a standing 8 count. These two have got to be quick on the chops if they want to. 9 count. Match will not end via count out. Samoa Joe makes sure of that, as he's had so far complete and utter control over everything going on. And another one of those inverse powerbomb suplex maneuvers to cover. 1, 2. 2, kick out at 2. There were some numbers counting there. Those weren't the right numbers that I said. Sometimes you gotta laugh at yourself. Electric chair drop by Roman Reigns as he finally is able to get some offense to mount some kind of a comeback, and I was going right after the knee. The legs of the big man. If you want to ground a man bigger than you, you have to take them out at their base. And Roman Reigns knows that. Going for a cutter. Samoa Joe tossing him aside, and then a slap right across the chest. And Samoa Joe now goes to wrenching after the neck. Elbow there by Samoa Joe. He's got Roman Reigns once again, lifting Roman Reigns over his shoulders. It's like a Death Valley driver there, and the cover by Samoa Joe. 1, 2, kick out at 2, near fall for Samoa Joe as Roman Reigns able to fight out of it. Samoa Joe stomping in the corner. An uppercut, though, by Roman Reigns. He takes control, and a flying Superman punch. Roman Reigns taking complete now control. Reigns setting up. Maybe going for the spear. He does! It connects! Roman Reigns, though, not going for the pin. And he goes for it now. Hook of the outside leg. Near fall kick out at 2. Now Samoa Joe on the receiving end. And he just is able to get the shoulder up as Roman Reigns looks to continue his punishment, and now elbows of his own to the forehead of Samoa Joe, who has now been grounded. Roman Reigns stomping on the face of Samoa Joe, a knee to the head. Those don't feel good. Speaking from experience, had a rough childhood. My brother liked to think he was a wrestler. My brother could German suplex me by the time he was like 9, so that didn't really help my confidence very much. Samoa Joe, though, on the apron. And Roman Reigns saying, how about you come back in the ring and join me, big boy? The standing suplex as Samoa Joe is deposited back into the ring. An uppercut by Samoa Joe as he tries to fight back, and he does. Lifting Roman Reigns up on his shoulders. Reigns, though, fights out of it. Belly-to-belly suplex from the apron into the ring. The strength of Samoa Joe is impressive. Reigns into the far turnbuckle, face first. Samoa Joe turning him around. Back now against turnbuckle, and Samoa Joe flying. What a kick! Elbow enziguri combo by Samoa Joe. The big man showing that he is more than just a hefty exterior. He's got the agility of a cruiserweight. The power of a heavyweight. Nope, Roman Reigns though, back body drop, going for a kick, Samoa Joe out of the way. Samoa Joe, and the backside suplex. Now Samoa Joe, a big boy senton. And that guy in the center is losing his mind with the Kevin Owens shirt on. Settle down, sir. The man next to you in that long sleeve white polo and the collar up and tucked into khaki pants. You're the second row of a wrestling show and that's your attire? Poor form. At least act like you want to be here, not like you just came from work. Over the cover by Samoa Joe. 2! Kick out at 2 for Roman Reigns. These two are going back and forth, and now Roman Reigns has acquired the Crimson Mask. Samoa Joe's onslaught continues. Another big boy senton. This one of the running variety of Samoa Joe. And now he's lifting Roman Reigns to his feet. The Roman Reigns sweeping the leg. He will not yet be undone. No, he will not. With Samoa Joe, back body drop. Taking again advantage of the weakened Roman Reigns. Roman, though, an uppercut as he... Oh, going for a punch, missing a right hand by Samoa Joe, and the 4, nope. He's going for... What impact by Samoa Joe as now he goes for the cover. 1, 2, kick out at 2 3/4. As a weakened Roman Reigns is just able to get his shoulder up. Samoa Joe lifting Reigns. A clubbing right hand into a German suplex. And this German suplex forays into a full Nelson suplex, which then becomes a second German suplex, and we're bridging pin. 1, 2, kick out again, near fall. Samoa Joe cannot believe that that will not put Roman Reigns away. Samoa Joe wrenching at the neck of Roman Reigns. Lifting Roman to his feet, though. Roman backs himself into the corner, and he's setting up perhaps for a second spear. Already connected with one today. Another spear by Roman Reigns. The crowd on their feet. Samoa Joe laying spread eagle in the center of the ring, hook to the outside leg. 2, near fall, not enough. Roman Reigns' frustration beginning to set in, as he cannot believe that Samoa Joe still has fight left in him. And Samoa Joe has more than fight. He has right now the advantage. The back body drops Roman. Roman Reigns lifting Samoa Joe to his feet. Samoa Joe, the back body drop, countering again. Snapmare. And he's trying to ground Samoa Joe. Trying to make him a little weaker. Now just right hands to Samoa Joe's forehead. With Samoa Joe. Uppercut of his own. Samoa Joe is back. Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns, though, rolls underneath the ring. Here comes Samoa Joe, all 265 pounds of him. Suicide dive for the outside man on the gray and white striped shirt again. The memo applies to you, too. Where is some kind of a graphic tee, perhaps? Samoa Joe. Another, at the 5th suplex of that kind. A correction, Samoa Joe weighing in at 282 pounds. A little more husky than I would have imagined, but that is why they call him the Big Boy during these Big Boy sentons. Across the chest of Roman Reigns, cover. And Roman just able to fight and get a shoulder up. And Samoa Joe now, disbelief started to set in. He's backing into the turnbuckle, stomping his legs like war drums. Ready to bring the fight to Roman Reigns, lifting Roman to his feet. Right hand, German suplex, but that is not it. Full Nelson suplex, the second of these trio of suplexes. Full Nelson into a bridging pin. Yes, the cover. 1, 2, near fall again as Roman Reigns still able to kick out. Samoa Joe continuing his assault with knees. Right to the forehead, the bleeding forehead of Roman Reigns. Samoa Joe lifting Roman Reigns with a back body drop by Roman, however. Samoa Joe to his feet, a back body drop by Samoa Joe. Neither man conceding. Another counter by Roman. These two men going for a Superman punch, but it was blocked by Samoa Joe, and a clothesline taking down Roman Reigns. Knee to the forehead of Roman Reigns. Samoa Joe. A side suplex there, the strength of Samoa Joe. Even 12 minutes into this match, unrelenting. Elbow by Samoa Joe. Sizing up Roman, but Roman fighting back with a punch of his own. And look at the strength of Roman Reigns. Lifting Samoa Joe and a sky-high powerbomb into a pin. Shoulders down. 1, 2, near fall. Roman Reigns right to his feet. The crowd absolutely electric right now. Reigns stalking Samoa Joe to his feet. A spear, the third of the third variety. The third spear of such a variety. Samoa Joe fighting back, a right hand though by Roman. Roman Reigns is going for DDT and a counter by Samoa Joe. Like Roman's going for belly to belly, but Samoa Joe countering. Samoa Joe bringing Roman in the center of the ring. Sidewalk backbreaker. In the center of that squared circle, Samoa Joe going for a cover. 1, 2, kick out. A powerful kick out by Roman Reigns. Another big boy senton by Samoa Joe. Counter DDT by Samoa Joe, using Roman's own momentum against him. Samoa Joe getting the crowd into it. Roman though with an uppercut, blood pouring from his forehead. Fireman's carry counter by Samoa Joe. These two men have gone to hell and back. And it will not end. A snap suplex by Samoa Joe. More knees right to the forehead of Roman Reigns. Elbow by Samoa Joe. Lifting Roman Reigns, powerbomb. Forcing his shoulders down the pin. 1, 2, near fall. No, into a Boston Crab. Will Roman Reigns tap out? The Boston Crab locked in. Maybe not as much as I thought as Roman powers out of it. Samoa Joe slowly to his feet. Roman, though, cannot muster the energy to rise. Samoa Joe again. Stomping his feet. Rolling him over for a hook of the leg. 1, 2. That is it. Roman Reigns. Looks like he was undone by the powerbomb Boston Crab combo as Samoa Joe takes down a bloodied Roman Reigns here on Monday Night Raw Rewind. I had one chance to say and I messed that up. Story of my life. That has been the first episode of the Raw Rewind. Let me know what you guys think below. If I'm annoying, if you hate me, if you want me to die, or if you loved it, if you want to see more and you enjoyed it. Either way, leave a like if you did enjoy it, and hopefully I will see each and every one of you guys next time. Good night.